Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today I'm behind the camera to bring you finally my craft station tour. Now if you've followed me on Instagram, you know I have been working on this project since last July. I have been tweaking all of the areas and I think I finally have this section of my office the way that I want it to be. I have used each one of the sides for a good amount of time now, and I think I have it to where it's perfect for me right now. So even the top is finished. So I wanted to share it with you today. The first thing that I'm going to do is kind of give you an overview. So I'm going to take the camera and kind of walk you around my craft station just so you can see what it looks like overall, and then I will explain every little area. Before I start this little tour, I just wanted to tell y'all or remind you guys that this area is in my office and playroom. So you are probably going to see a lot of toys because half of this room is my kids' space. So bear with me on that. We've kind of put them all to one side, but there are a lot on the back wall that you probably see right now. And I'm trying to be as still as possible when I go around this to show you. Okay, while I'm walking around, I am just going to explain a little bit. Now, what you are seeing here is the Ikea Calyx. I think that's how you say it. Kallax. What we did was we purchased 3 of their Calyx systems, the ones with the 4 cubbies. And we attached them to this little base piece down here from Lowe's. And then we put wheels on each one of the corners. So this little cart can roll around if need be. And then the top is basically just a piece of plywood that we also purchased from Lowe's. And there's one side, the side that you're about to see, that does not have any cubbies at all. And now we are back to the start. So that is an overall view of what my craft station looks like. So now I will take you, let's do the top first, and then I will take you around to all 4 sides. Okay, here is a very above top view of my top of my craft station. And I finally, after several months, got this set up the way that I liked it. And I'm going to go through each little thing. This right here is a crafting mat by Heidi Swap that I purchased from Michael's about a month or 2 ago. I had a 40% off coupon, so I snatched this little thing up. Then to the left, you see the first thing is the Erin Condren tabletop calendar. So it has every little month here, and once you are finished with a month, it's got this perforated edge, so I can just rip off the March on this one and use the little quote. I can frame it or put it on a bulletin board and use it just for inspiration. So I really like that. Then behind it, you are going to see this little bowl. It came from, this is the Threshold little dip bowl. It's an rusty orange color. I don't know if it's coming across right on this camera. And then I have some of those tab markers that I purchased from the Container Store. I just like to have them up here because they're really colorful and they add a bit of color to the top of my craft station. Then you see one of my 2 acrylic boxes from Erin Condren. And this is a Kate Spade print. I will put the link below where I found this. I actually found it on the Kate Spade blog. So I just downloaded it and then uploaded it to Erin Condren. And inside it has my name. And then this one holds all of my page flags. Okay, next you are going to see another Erin Condren product. This is the Erin Condren medium acrylic tray. And the great thing about her trays now are the bottom sheets are removable and you can slide a new sheet in there, just kind of like the Life Planner. Right now I have this Kate Spade glasses print. I can't remember exactly where I found it on the internet, but if you would like to have that print, let me know and I'll find that link for you. And then anytime I record videos, my hands are normally really dry. So that's why I have this lotion sitting here in case I need to put some lotion on so my hands don't look really crusty for you guys. That is on the right. That is my Starbucks limited edition Alice and Olivia Stace Face mug that I purchased last year. I just have her kind of hanging out up there. And then this right here is actually a Bath & Body Works repurposed candle jar. So all I did was I took out the candle. And I cleaned out the jar. And then now it holds some binder clips. And the top here, and it still smells really good like the candle, which I like. And then on the top here, I just have I used a piece of scrapbook paper and the Reset Girls glasses sticker. And the last little section on this tabletop is my little white egg tray that holds some just clips and Planner Society accessories that I purchased from Amazon. I can't remember exactly the brand, but I will leave the link below. So if you're interested in that product, just check the links below. And then behind it is my original Erin Condren acrylic box in the Kate Spade glasses print. So if you are interested in that print, just let me know. And then inside of this, I have decided to hold all of my planner clips. And thanks to one of you guys, you recommended me using the Epsom salt to put inside of my container to have all my planner clips standing up. So that is what you are seeing that's holding all of my planner clips. I just recently put this setup together and I love it so much. I like how all of my planner clips look inside of there. I can put the lid on the box and you can still see them. I really like that. Originally, I had all of my planner clips in two little threshold dip bowls, and I like this much better. I can have the lid on the jar and I can still see all of my clips. Now we are going to go through each one of the four sides of my craft station. So this is the side right here that you are seeing, that you first see if you're walking into my office / playroom from the kitchen. So I'm going to take you through each one of the bins. The white bins that you're looking at right here came from Walmart. They are the best bins I think I have in my household. They are the Sterilite Ultra Deep bins, and the price normally varies, but I think you can get 6 of them for around $27.99. I'll put that link below. They fit perfectly in this spot, and I've used them in several different areas in my home. Starting with the top left bin, you are going to see inside of this white bin all of my Bath & Body Works candles. I like to keep those at an easy access because I like to use them in videos, and sometimes I just like to sit them out when we're going to have company to have a nice fresh smell in our household. So that's why I keep them right here so I can get to them really easy. Now, this bin right here on the right is what I call my giveaway bin. So if I go to Target and I go to the dollar spot, or if I pick some things up here and there, I will keep all of those items in here until I'm ready to have a giveaway. So those are the items right now that I have in here. So I'm always collecting giveaway items, and I just like to have one designated spot for those. Now, the bottom two cubbies have the Rise and Fell polka dotted baskets. I absolutely love these baskets. I got these on reuseit.com, and I don't think they have them available right now. I'll make sure to leave a link to the Rise and Fell website, and I think they still sell them on Amazon, so I'll leave that link as well. And you can pick them up at TJ Maxx, usually around this time of year. It's usually around summer when all of the picnic baskets and stuff are coming out. And then also there is a similar basket. And I actually have that basket that I will show you. I got these as gifts last year for end of the year teacher gifts. So these are very similar to them. And I got this from Joanne, so I'll make sure to put a link below to these in case you want one of those baskets but you cannot find one. These are a great option and they come in many different patterns. So these Rise and Thaw baskets, they hold all of my planner bags, Foxy Dories, any type of supply cases. You will find all of those in these bottom two bins. And I also have some scarves that I use for my bags. So there's my first one. And my second one. And you can't really, let me take that stuff out. There you go. And my second one. And I will probably go through all of these this summer when I do my home purge and get rid of some things that I know I'm not going to use. My second area, or second side of my craft station, is what I basically call my gifting side and my crafting side. So a lot of this contains things that I use for gifts. So we're going to start with the top two and then work our way down to the bottom. Okay, this left basket right here holds, and you can tell my kids have been in here, holds all of my tool. And this was really organized until my kids get in here and mess with it. My son likes to take this twine right here and run around the house and unwind it. So this is where I keep all of the tulle and twine. And I like to wrap up my birthday gifts and Christmas gifts and every other type of gift that I give throughout the year. Instead of using gift bows, I like to wrap the present in tulle and tie it in a bow. Now the basket on the right holds all of my crafting paints, glues, glitter, and it might be a basket that I have to eventually move pretty soon because my son has realized what is in there. Last week I came into the living room and he had one of these big things of glitter. He had taken the glitter out and he had thrown it basically all over the playroom, all over the kitchen, all over the living room, couch, chair. It was everywhere. Have you ever tried to get glitter off of a floor? It is very, very hard. So it took us a good 30 minutes to get all of the glitter off the floor. So this might be something I have to end up moving. But here is what the inside looks like. The bottom left bin is where I keep all of my tissue paper and extra little boxes. And I have them all divided up into these little bins right here that I purchased from the Target Dollar Spot a couple of years ago for $1 a piece. Move it up so you can kind of see it better. So that has all of my gifting type of stuff. Tissue paper, boxes. I have one thing of twine in there that I've never opened. I'm trying to hide it from my son. And it's easy to get to. And then I have two bigger things of tissue paper right here that I have not opened. I like to purchase the tissue paper at Hobby Lobby after Christmas because I can stock up on it and it's super cheap. Now, on the right, I have all of my greeting cards in here. And when I say greeting cards, I'm talking about the cards that I need to give people. These are all empty right now. I have all of the birthday cards in this set. And these came from the Container Store. I really, really like them. And this has all of the other ones, like Thinking of You, Get Well Soon, just Merry type of cards. So all of these greeting cards stay inside of this Sterilite basket. And it goes on the bottom right of this side. Now you are seeing the backside area of my craft station. This is the area that does not have any cubbies at all. So if I move this, all you see is the sides of the Ikea Calyx system. There's two of those, and that's the sides of both of them. And And right now, I just have my Ikea Raskog kitchen cart that was my planner cart sitting there on the left. And these little cups right here, these are also from Ikea. They are the Beigel cups, B-Y-G-E-L. And they don't sell them online, and they come in a variety of colors. Ikea does not sell them on their website. You can only get them in store. But I ordered them for a little bit more off of Amazon. And I will put that in the links below. So if you would like to purchase those, I think I got 3 of them for $8.99 is what I'm thinking. So I'm still trying to come up with a use for my cart. So that's why it's sitting there bare, because I want to make sure that it's functional and that I can use it. But I don't want to just cram stuff in there too. I want it to look nice. So that's why it's just hanging out, waiting to get a new use. Now on the right, and I'm going to try to zoom in. On the right is what I call my scrapbook paper station. And let me go up and down so you can see the whole thing. And then we'll get to the stuff at the top in just a second. So, all of these are, this is actually 3 different Sterilite wide 3-drawer sets stacked on top of each other. And make sure if you purchase these you get the wide, because the wide fits the 12 by 12 paper pad sets. And each drawer has a different style of scrapbooking paper. Like this top one is all of my Planner Society paper. Then I've got Amy Tangerine, Dear Lizzie, Maggie Holmes, then Chamel, Hobby Lobby, Holiday. Then I have 2 drawers of just solid scrapbook paper. Now, if you were wondering, these little label holders on the front, these are the Martha Stewart label holders, and it just has a piece of paper, and I've used my label maker to make the actual label. And they do not sell those anymore at Staples. I kind of stocked up on them when I realized they weren't going to sell them anymore. So I'm not sure where you can get something that's equivalent to that. But if I can find something, I'll leave that in the links below. But this is an excellent scrapbook paper system. I love it. It is working great for me. I like that all of my scrapbook paper is organized out, so I know exactly where to go if I'm looking for certain scrapbook paper. Now, we're going to look at the very top. Okay, this is kind of like a little miscellaneous little area here. We'll look at the little thing in the front. Now what you're seeing here is this is an Inner Design, I think, little bathroom organizer that I purchased from Target. And in the center, I have just some old gift cards that I used to cut washi tape. Then I have I got these Project Life type of cards, but I think these are the We Are Memory Keepers brand. Then on this side over here, I have my whiteout runners. I've got 3 of those in here right now. And then I have my Elmer's tape runner. And the great thing about this is I just have to buy the insert. So I buy the outside shell one time, and then I just have to get the inserts for the inside. And then on this other side over here, I have my roller stamps and my Craft Bond corner glue stick. So I just have this kind of sitting up here so it's easy to get to. And then this little set right here, this is actually, I think I've talked about this before. This is a kitty litter container that I had cut the top off of, and I used twine and hot glued it on here. And then this little embellishment is metal, and it came from Hobby Lobby. And then I just have some extra stickers and some of my Plan With Me sticker sets that I'm trying to keep out of the way of my kids. And all of these stickers in the back, I'm still trying to come up with the perfect sticker organization. So the sticker organization that I shared with y'all a couple months ago, it's working, but for some of these things, I don't think it's going to work for them. So I'm just leaving them right there until I figure out what I want to do with all of that. So that is the back side of my craft station. Now to the very last side of my craft station. And this has been the section that I have been tweaking the most. I did not like it until recently. So this little side right here is the whole reason I have not shared this whole complete system with you guys. But I think I have it kind of like I like it right now. Okay, before I get into the contents of this side, I know you've seen the bottom two baskets. Those are the Sterilite Ultra Deep baskets that I have on all the other sides of my craft station. But the top ones are different. The top ones are the white Y-Weave Room Essentials baskets from Target. Now these are the small size and this one is the medium size. Okay, we're going to take it bottom to the top. We're going to start with the bottom. The bottom two, this first one on the left here has nothing in it. And I like that fact. So if my crafting station grows, I have an extra basket down there that is waiting for a use. Now, this right side down here, let me pull it out. Okay, for the bottom right bin, I decided to pull it out and go through it because it would be easier to do that. Okay, the first thing is this little green accordion file. This holds all of my Erin Condren planner covers, my interchangeable covers. And each little slot has a different planner cover inside of it. And this is one of those things that I had lying around my house. And I think this came from Walmart if I didn't mention that already. And I decided to use it for my planner covers. Next, I have this little envelope, this little plastic envelope that came from the Container Store. And it has a little label. It says brand receipts on it. So I have started keeping up with all of the receipts of products that I purchased for my blog and YouTube channel. This is the first year for that. So I've dedicated this little envelope for all of my receipts. Then the next two things you have seen before. And they are my Iris USA photo keepers that I keep all of my die cuts and little embellishments in. I have two of them. I have this one and then I have one other one. And in case you missed my video over this, I will put a link below, but I'll just show you what's inside. So you get the outer shell and then you get 6 of these little individual photo keepers that you can keep little accessories in. And I have each one of them labeled with a different type of die cut or embellishment. And then, in addition to these, I have several little baggies full of die cuts. So, basically, I am now running out of space in these little photo keepers, and I am going to need a different system pretty soon. All of these won't fit in there. So, I have them in these little small individual jewelry organizer bags that I purchased from Walmart. And I'm trying to just keep them in here with the boxes until I figure out what I'm going to do with this entire system. So that is all that I have contained within this bottom right bin. Moving to the top, we're going to start with the left once again. And the first thing that you're going to see is my little Fiskars little straight edge cutter. I got this from Hobby Lobby. I just like to keep it to where I can get to it. And then in these two little small white Room Essentials baskets, I have all of my planner punches. So the smaller ones are in the top basket. And then the bigger ones are in this bottom basket. And the little riser that I have that's keeping these two together came from Walmart. It came in a set of 3. And I want to say this is I think it might be the biggest one that comes in the set. And moving on to this right basket, I am actually going to pull it out and sit it on top of my craft station to go through because there's a lot of individual things inside of this basket. Okay, now this basket has the most items in it of anything in this whole entire crafting station. The first thing that you see when you pull out this basket, you will notice that there are 3 individual bins inside of this medium-sized bin. So this first one here holds all of my sticky notes. And I think it's safe to say I don't need any more sticky notes for a very long time. I probably need to do a destash type of thing because there's no way I'm going to use all of these. And these little baskets came from the Target Dollar Spot and they fit perfectly inside of this bin. Next to that, I have my planner sticker albums, and all of these came from, well, the little cover sheet came from the Reset Girl, and then the albums came from Walmart. So I have one that says Planner Nerd, hashtag Planner Nerd, Plan It Like a Boss, and then Planning Like a Boss. So all of these stay here in the side. And then at the back left, in the white basket here, are all of my extra little notebooks. And most of these little notebooks came from May Designs. I love their notebooks, and they have a little 50% off sale quite often. So if you just watch for that, they will probably be coming up. Then I have my book tracker. And I think I have my favorites book. Yes, this is my little favorites book. So every month that I have my favorite things, I list all of my favorite things inside of that book. And then lastly in this little thing, this is awesome. This came from the Disney store. It is a set of 16 sticky notes from Inside Out. And last time I checked, they still had these. So how cute are those? My daughter got a set for Christmas, and then of course I had to get myself a set. So those stay in here because they will not fit in this little sticky notes thing, and I don't want to take them apart. And then in the very back right bin, I have all of my list pads. So once again, I probably need to do a little de-stash of these as well because I probably have way too many. And that is what I have in my right Room Essentials bin on this side of my crafting station. And that is how I have my entire craft station set up. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I have all of these areas organized. If you like the home organization type of videos, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you would do so. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye.